What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
After week.
I'm sitting up here listening to. ICT did a Twitter space last night. I was just sitting up here listening to his Twitter space. Well, I was listening to it in the truck. Um, what Lex said? Y'all want to breathe for it? Cost. That's crazy. Lex posted on Twitter talking about y'all want to breed Frenchies instead of chickens, and now eggs cost $100. Hey, good morning, everybody. I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. If this is oh man, you know what I just thought about? I meant to send out a screenshot last night. To the Black Spider game to show what I was looking at. For anybody who be trading in the London time. I meant to send out a screenshot. Y'all, I'm sorry. But anyway, that was funny. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbit, man, I want to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbit, I still want to say welcome and give you a nice hearty, well, thank you for always pulling up and hanging out with me and my homeboy Spidey back here. He's chilling by the window. If y'all know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day, man. And I talk about the price action. I do it for the free 99 because I want you to take your money that you're going to spend on a course. I want you to take your hundreds and thousands of dollars that you going. Let me share this with y'all. Because I've been snowed before in the past where I've taken a course, right? And the course guaranteed me something perpetually. It guaranteed me something for life. And then after I was in it for a little bit of time, the course transformed. And I no longer had access to the stuff that I was promised I was going to have access to perpetually. And the other day, I got an email from another course that I bought in the past. Paid a lot of money. Now, this course, I paid a lot of money for. I'm not going to call any names because I'm not here to bash anyone. But I got an email from this course creator. I know it's just a computer-generated auto go-out email to everybody, but it came from the course generator. And it said, we are coming out with 2.0. You will still have access to the original course, but you will no longer have access to the weekly coaching calls. Now, mind you, I never tapped into the weekly coaching calls. Initially, I did, but I never tapped in. But that's neither here nor there. I paid a lot of money for this course, and this course came with weekly coaching calls. And now I get an email saying, if I want to be a part of the weekly coaching calls, I can, if I pre-order with a lot of money, I can have access to it. But if I don't pre-order before a certain date next month, in the beginning of the month, I got to pay more than I paid for the original course. A lot more than I paid for the original course. To the tune of $3,000 more than what I paid for the original course. Just so I can be included in the coaching calls. Take your money, put it in your brokerage accounts. Tap in here with me every day as we look at the candles and talk about the price action and discuss the economic stuff, discuss just all things stock market. Learn how to read the charts yourself for free. Come here, tap into ICT's content. It's, mind you, it's a lot to digest. But if you watch his core content that he put out in 2016, 2017, and he just uploaded it for free all throughout last year on his YouTube channel. If you watch that core content, you will learn how to read price action, and you don't have to be a day trader or a futures trader. If you learn how to read price, you can strategically decide when you want to buy your long-term investments, when you want to shave and take some profits. Shout out Wall Street Trapper. You can decide when you want to buy the goose and when you want to sell the eggs. Trapper say, don't sell the goose that's producing good golden eggs, sell the eggs. Shout out Big Trap. Take your money, put it in your brokerage account. Learn how to read price action. Combine that with your own studies of the companies that you want to watch. And here's the gag. If you learn how to read price action, right, it will give you a clue of what companies to look at. Because if you learn how to read price action, right, you looking at what the market doing, and then you say, okay, I see what the market is doing, I see where the market is going. Now, the S&P is broke down into 11 sectors, right? Then you go in, like you don't have to be a day trader. You go in and you say, okay, the S&P is doing this. Let me compare the S&P to each one of the 11 sectors, right? Then you find the sectors that's outperforming the S&P, right? That's your relative strength, right? That's your relative strength. If you're looking for the discounts in the relative strength, right? Take the top 3 sectors that's outperforming the S&P, meaning if the S&P falling, which 3 are falling less? If the S&P is going up, which 3 are going up more than the S&P? And if you're looking for the discounts in the strength, take the one don't take the top one, take the one that's number 3, and then start to look in there for the company that you want. And how do you look for the company that you want to invest in? Now, you got your top 3 sectors that's outperforming the S&P. Let's just say communication services is the one that's outperforming the S&P right now. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. Then you take communication services and then you look at the top 5 performers in communication services, right? And then you be like, oh, let me pull up my screen. We ain't doing no price action right now. I done got in my bag. Let me pull up my screen. Give me Al Gore's internet, right? Give me Al Gore's internet. I done got him a bag, right? I done got him a bag. We're going to go to the S&P. Boom. We're going to go to the S&P. We're going to go to the S&P. Let me hide this stuff right here. I done got him a bag. You know why I got him a bag? That really ticked me off when I, wait a minute. I put that in the wrong one. No, I didn't. So, Tim, what are you talking about? How do you do that? Okay, boom. Here we go. Go pull up the ES. Pull up. This is the S&P futures, right? You pull up ES, or if you don't want to pull up ES, you just go to the SPX. Go to the SPX. Go to the SPY. You know what I'm saying? Anyone, SPX, SPY, ES. They're all the same thing. You see how the charts look the same? You know what I'm saying? The candles may be slightly different because they're, you know, they don't trade the same hours of the day. But if you look at the overall shape of the price action, if you look at the overall shape of the price action, when I go between the SPX, the SPY, and the ES, they all look the same because they're the same thing. The candles may jump around a little bit because the pricing is different. They don't trade. The ES trade 23 hours a day. The SPX trade from 9:30 to 4. The ES trade from the SPY trade from like 7 in the morning to 4:15 if your brokerage allows it, but pretty much from 9:30 to 4. You know what I'm saying? 4:15 for options. You know, but go pick any one of them, right? We're going to pick the SPX, right? You can put it on candles. You can put it on line. For this, lines are the easiest way to see it, in my humble opinion, right? So you come here, and if you come to this little plus over here, you can compare symbols, right? Right? And it had the S&P has 11 sectors, right? If you don't know the 11 sectors that's in the S&P, I'm trying to think of a good sector spider. Sectorspider.com. What is it? Yeah, sectorspider.com. sectorspdr.com. Sectorspider.com. It gives you all 11 sectors right here, right? Matter of fact, if you come to sectorspider.com, I'm glad I did that. If you come here, you can look at all of them at the exact same time, right? So you say over the last year, 1 year, right? Compared to the S&P, right? This is the thing. Compared to the S&P, energy clearly was the best performer over the last year, right? And you just decide your time frame you want to look at, right? Utilities was second, right? Then you be like, okay, I want to look. It's the beginning of the year, but I want to say, okay, let's see who's starting out. Let's see over the last quarter what happened. Go back 3 months, right? So you'd be like, okay, everybody started to perk up over the last 3 months. You can just walk it back, like over from 1 year ago, from January, energy clear winner, XL, the utilities, XLU, you know what I'm saying? Those were the stronger points. You know what I'm saying? Over the last 12 months, right? Over the last 6 months, energy is still the clear winner. But now industrials industrials. Over the last 6 months, industrials were the second strongest over the last 6 months, right? You know what I'm saying? Over the last quarter. Now we know industrials has started picking up over the last 6 months. Energy is still the clear winner. So you got energy, industrials, and basic materials, right? So energy, industrials, and basic materials over the last 6 months were the three strongest, right? Over the last quarter, right? Over the last quarter, energy started to pull back more. That let you know people taking profits. They shaving profits out of energy, and where are the profits going, right? It was industrial and basic materials over the last 6 months. So industrials was leading over the last quarter. Basic materials was number 2, and then financials was number 3 over the last quarter. So you say, hey, people was taking their profits out of energy, and they was putting their profits into industrials and basic materials and financials. That's where the money was going over the last quarter, right? Over the last 3 months, that's where the money had been rotating over to. That's where most of the money was going, right? That's where most of the money was going. Now, year to date, who's leading year to date? Communication services is leading year to date. So over the last quarter, over the last 3 months, industrial, basic material, and financials were leading, right? So now over the last month, communication services leading, basic materials is in second, and industrials in third. So now the money is starting to shift into basic materials and into communication services, and communication services is actually leading right now. So, over the last 6 months, industrials was leading over the last 6 months. Basic materials was in second, right? Well, energy was leading, but the money was coming. You found over the last quarter, the money was coming out of energy. So they was taking money out of energy, and over the last quarter, industrials was leading, basic materials was a close second, and financial was third, right? And then year to date, since the beginning of the year, communication service has started getting love. Basic material still up there in the runnings at a close second, right? And then it's kind of like a coin flip for third. So then you be like, okay, now I see where the money going, right? Now I see where the since the beginning of the year, I see where the money going. The money was going to communication services, right? The money was going to communication services. So boom, if you click on communication services right there, you click on it, then you can come over here by change. You can go to change by percentage, right? Then you will see, oh, they was pumping money into over the year to date. Warner Brothers Discovery is up 32%. Paramount Global is up 17%. Netflix is up 11%. Meta is up 10%. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Charter Communications is up 10%. With Disney World a close match. Then you can come in here and be like, oh, they moving into these companies right here. Then you can go in and be like, if you don't have any of these in your portfolio, you can see where the big boys been moving their money year to date. Then you can go in here and start looking at these companies on a fundamental basis, right? All of this right here, see these numbers over here, all of that right there. You don't even, just doing it this way, you don't even have to really even know how to read the price action, because over here is reading the price action, right? This is reading the price action. And if I put in communications, because I was coming over here to get the ticker, and when I got over here, you see I was able just to walk through it on here, because the beauty of technology, you just go in and the computer already doing what I was about to do for you over here, right? And I was just going to go in here and add in, we looking at XLC. Add in XLC. You can either hit the enter to put it on there, or you can come over here and put it on new pane, right? Same scale, percentage, or new pane. If you press enter, it's just going to put it on the same thing. Like I got it changed to candles right now, but you can change, like it defaults to line but I like to watch candles, so I have mine set to candles. But I think it's easier to see like the line, right? So we come over here. If you stretch it out and just look at the beginning of the year, move out the way, right? So if you just stretch it out and look at the beginning of the year when 2023 started, right? You see when 20, now you can see that's a visual representation of what this says, right? The S&P up 2%, communication services up 6%, right? This is a visual representation. See, 5.41%, 2.49%. It's just giving you a visual representation of what's going on over here, right? And these numbers probably were like at the close of the day yesterday, and these numbers probably right now. I don't know. But this right here, that right there, that shit, there it is right there. I had to get it all in. Now, see 6.77, 2.08. There you go right there. 2.08, 6.77. I just had to get it lined up right. Right? Just had to get it lined up right from that last little pivot point. So it's a visual representation of what this is. I was going to bring you here and show you how to do it on read and price action. But for people who say, I can't look at them charts, look at them. Live on TV, we just found a better way to do it. This is the way I used to do it all the time. When I want to compare the sectors, I used to go to sectorspider.com and look at what the sectors was doing over different price ranges. This is a quick way for me to see it and visualize it. I ain't been on sectorspider.com so long, I ain't even gonna hold you. Right? Shout out to Black Spider Gang. Y'all seen the new what's name? I ain't gonna hold you that I made. Calendra, she like, you need to make one for I ain't gonna hold you. That's what I couldn't remember what she was saying. She like, you need to make one that say I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't been on there forever. But take your money, put it in your brokerage account. Do not buy these courses no more. If you're the type who just needs structured, laid out, I want to learn like this type stuff, it's your money. But I'm telling you, everything you need to know about trading and investing, right? You can learn for free on Al Gore's internet, because it's all about understanding where to look, managing your risk, and executing. I just told you where to look to find the companies, right? I can't manage your risk for you. I can't execute for you, right? I just told you where to look to find the companies. And any company that's a publicly traded company, they have an investor relations page. And once you go to sectorspider.com, right, and you filter through, like I said, and you look at the strength. Now you see the strength in the companies, right? I like Netflix. I want to invest in Netflix. Okay, I want to do some research on Netflix. It's a million places to get research. You go to all these different sites, right? But if you go to Netflix, just type in Netflix investor relations. Just type that in, right? Any company out there, if you type in the name of the company and say investor relations behind it on Google, it's going to take you to their investor relations page. You see that says ir.netflix.net. If you click on that, it takes you right where? To Netflix investor relations page, and it tells you everything you need to know about Netflix, what they doing, their financial situation, their leadership, what they got coming up. It tell you everything about this. You can listen to the earnings calls. You can look at the old earnings call. Every publicly traded company has to put this on Al Gore's internet for you. So if you're not a trader, if you're not a options trader, a swing trader, you just want to invest, I'm telling you where to go. Do not buy any more courses. Go to sectorspider.com. Look at the S&P 500 compared to all the sectors. Look at the range over the last 5 years. Tech has been reigning supreme over the last 5 years, right? Right? Over the last year, energy has been reigning supreme. Over the last 6 months, energy still been reigning supreme. Over the last 3 months, industrials has been reigning supreme. Over the last month, energy still been reigning supreme. Over the last month, it's the highest money been rotating out of energy, as we saw going to other sectors. Because when you go 6 months back, 3 months back, you can see the other sectors start to catch up. And then year to date, over the last 10 days of the year, money been moving into communication services, right? You can see the rotation of the money based off the time frame you're looking at. Then you can go into each individual sector. Just say you be like, okay, I'm just a do or die real estate guy. I don't care what you say. You go to real estate and see where the money been going in real estate. This where the money been going in real estate year to date. That's where the money been going in real estate year to date. I like Equifax. You go to Equifax investor relations. Go to their page and start looking them up. Told you where to go. Told you how to figure out who the big boys been buying. Told you how to go find their investor relations page to look into that company to see if it's somebody you want to put your money behind. You can look at their balance sheets. You can look and see if they got a lot of debt, if they got a lot of cash on hand, if they got new stuff that they getting ready to do. Are they doing research and development? Some people call it R&D. They may say R&D on it. Are they doing research? Are they putting money into research and development? If they putting money into research and development, that means they still trying to grow. They still trying to innovate. That's a good thing to spend money on. Are they taking on a lot of debt for no reason? You know what I'm saying? Are they taking on debt because they want to, or are they taking on debt because they have to? If they taking on debt when the interest rates are low, that means they taking on debt. That could mean they taking on debt because they want to, not because they have to. Because companies, they gonna take on debt when the interest rates are low so that they can have that cash on deck when the interest rates get high, and then they can spend that money they borrowed, you know what I'm saying? And they borrowed it at a low interest rate. Then they can spend that money they borrowed later when the interest rate go up, and they ain't got to worry about spending their own cash they got on hand. Look at stuff like that. And if you want to be a trader, go watch ICT videos and learn how to read price action, or tap in with us every day, because we read the price action every single day for the free 99. That's all I got. I yield my time. I'm finna go hang out with the Black Spider gang. I'm sorry I ain't getting to the overnight price action. And Black Spider gang, I don't plan on trading. We gonna watch the price action, but I don't plan on trading today, because like I say, CPI tomorrow, and y'all already know I don't be trying to do a whole lot in front of CPI. I'm on one today. Oh, my dog Zay in here. What's up, Zay? What's going on, man? What's up, Zay? How you doing? Hey, Zay, I'm finna drop the link in the chat. Pull up, Zay. Pull up. I'm about to drop the link in the chat. Who else in here? Get them on here to learn to share. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. What's up, Laverne? Did I add you? What's good, man?
What's good? Good morning.
I woke up on one this morning, I guess.
Yeah, you did. You did. No, I love it. Listen, man, I'm gonna say this though. This not, and you my dog, so I know you won't take this personal. But it's 2023. We got to stop with the division. This whole free versus paid. Look, I know you ain't throwing shade at me, but it's valuable content creators out here who take the time to learn a lot of stuff, put it together well, and serve people. So what I just said in the comments was, do what's best for you. There are products out here that are valuable enough for you to pay for it. And there's free products out here where you want to do it for free, you can do it for free. But this division got to stop. All this shade, it got to stop. I already had my talk with Marky Mark about it. It got to stop. It got to stop. It's not cool, especially in the Black community, because we know it ain't that many out there. So when people say this stuff, it's like, well, who you referring to? It ain't but so many names.
Yeah.
So we got to dead that. If just do your thing, promote yourself, provide your value, and keep it moving. That's what we on in 2023.
Yeah.
So I just put that out there for the people, because our community, we're not going to be able to reach our goals if we keep doing this division stuff. At the end of the day, when you really sit back and think about it, all our goal is to try to help each other get the wealth. Well, some people feel like, you know what, I learned a lot, my time is valuable, I'm a charge. Some people say, hey, look, I'm gonna do it out the goodness of my heart because I can provide for myself and I don't need y'all money. Both is fine. Yep. Who are we to tell somebody that they can't charge because, you know, they find their time valuable? So I just come on to say the division got to stop. That's all. And that's going to be my message all 23. I don't care who it is. I'm going in on everybody I see that talk about this free versus paid. I'm coming in your comments, on your page, on your live, and we're going to have a conversation about it because it's got to stop. I don't see no white creators doing this.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So this got to stop, bro.
And I ain't even get through the comments, but the reason why I pulled you up, was just so I can say, like, everybody know I ain't got no beef with nobody.
You don't. That's why I said you good, but it's
everybody know I ain't got no beef.
But you know, if you look, well, you ain't on Twitter, so you don't know. You protected your peace, but bro, it's bad, man. It's bad. It's bad, and it's not cool because it's causing a lot of infighting. It's really, you know, now you got people trying to battle about who's right, who's wrong. And like one of my case points was, look, a lot of people learned about the Rolling Fours and didn't have the best experience, and that was free.
Oh man.
So
it's one of the things where
time was valuable and proceed.
Yeah,
whether you
time was valuable to you, and somebody and y'all know I don't be co-signing nobody no more. But if you can find a community like the runners, like my boy Zay here, right? He's gonna hold your hand and walk you through stuff the right way. And that's why I say, if you are a person, I said this right. I said, if you're a person who wants structure and that's your money, go spend it. You know what I'm saying? Go do that. You know what I'm saying? Chief, are you trying to pull up for real?
Yeah. But no, actually, and Tim, you say that a lot.
For somebody that's gonna give you some value. You know what I'm saying? My thing, the problem what got me on my soapbox was, you know what I'm saying? This is the second time where I done paid for something that's supposed to be lifetime, and then people change it and then want me to pay for the same thing I already paid you for. You know what I'm saying?
That's an issue. That's an issue, right? That's an issue. All fine and dandy with duking that out with the person. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you get my point. But at the end of the day, what I really want to say was you also do a great job of that as well. You always tell me, look, and I think I do too. I'm like, look, go free first. It's hella resources out here and I got something that I'm gonna drop later, but I really think it's gonna really like be a game changer for a lot of people. And it really talks about your biggest thing that you said is I can't help you with execution. I can't help you with discipline. Honestly, that's really what it comes down to. Whether you pay for something or it's free, are you going to be disciplined enough to execute? And whether and honestly, how many people have access to ICT stuff but don't execute? It's free. So 400,000. You feel me? So it's like, how can you know say? So what it really comes down to in 23 is people's execution skills. Don't get mad at the people who teaching you this because you have the knowledge, you have the skills, you already know what to look for. It really comes down to, are you patient enough to execute? Stop trying to be perfect and stick to a plan, have risk management. It's like those are the things that we got to really, really hammer home in 23 because that's where people struggling at. It's not they don't, they say they don't know how to read a chart, but bro, you know how to read a chart. Like most people know how to read a chart. You be telling me levels, and I'm like, you good. So what's the issue? And, they just unsure. They're not confident. So it's like those are them human behaviors are what people really got to work on in 23 if they want to take that next step. And that's kind of like the focus and the theme that we have in the runners this year is, it ain't even talking about technicals. No. Tell me how you executed on this trade. What can we improve, or how can we improve upon the execution of your idea? Did you go too far out the money? What if you thought about playing it this way or positioning this way? Would you have had less stress? You know what I'm saying? Would you have stuck in the position longer, knowing you was in this position versus an out the money or whatever the case may be? People really got to take a step back and focus on your execution skills. Because if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and you ain't getting the results, clearly something's wrong with the process. And again, prime example is like you told me before. You said, "Look, bro, I was trying every goddamn thing, and then when I saw ICT, it clicked, and then from there, I was able to put it in, and I'm good." So for you, that was your clicking moment. For somebody else, it may be the hold handing that they need, and that's that moment it clicked for them because maybe they just like, I watch thousands of hours of YouTube, I'm still not getting. So then they need somebody to kind of hold their hand, and then when they get that, boom, you know what I'm saying? It clicked for them. So I just want to tell everybody like, this is a personal journey. Neither I or Tim are telling y'all what to do, but you really got to step back and ask yourself, what is it you want? What are your goals? Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years, and how do you want to get there? Is that's what it comes down to. So
that's what it comes down, and and it's like I'm glad you pulled up, and I'm glad you said what you said, because it's like I want to apologize to everybody, one, for making it seem like I have an issue with people that charge. I don't. I know it I know it can come off as like bashing, and like my wife tell me, she was like, like it or not, you got a platform now. And I never want to ensue any kind of division or any kind of you know what I'm saying, like negativity.
Right.
So it's like, and I always try to tell people, do this. Don't look for a get rich quick scheme. And don't fall for the trap that just because it costs more, it's better. And when it come to anything, when it costing more don't mean it's better. You know what I'm saying? Do your due diligence. You know what I'm saying? Do your due diligence and see, because this how you can separate the wheat from the tare, right? The people that's going to give you real value, they don't mind giving you free gems outside of their paid programs. If they giving you nothing and telling you got to come behind the paywall, that's a red flag.
Hey, I got one for you. If they hit you with a masterclass every other week, that's just an upsell. Look, I ain't even gonna get in that bag because I don't want to sow no more division. But y'all feel us, man. Y'all know what we saying, man.
You know.
And we both can attest because we've paid for courses and we've done free shit. So we can tell y'all this.
Yeah.
We done seen both spectrums.
and then full transparency, right? In 2023, I started memberships on my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I started memberships on my YouTube, and I let people know. It's like everything that I'm giving for free, it's gonna be the same. The only thing the membership is for, like the Black Spider membership is for because in 2023 I said I'm gonna go back to day trading. We're gonna see if it work out this time. If it don't work out, I'm just go back to full-time swinging. But if you want to hang out with me and watch the charts, it's this my time. You know what I'm saying? This my time.
And I want to say to that point, right? And I don't know if anybody watches the dude Ron Walker, but what I would say, bro, is it's like you said, you got the Spider Gang and the membership, right? But what you give is so valuable that even if you have the membership, you can look like, bro, that's just a donation for the time you giving, right? You ain't this like, and people can act on the information you giving them. In the words of Trap, somebody out here selling this to you for $19.97. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, you committed to the people. You want what's best for the people. You're genuine about the people. It ain't no money grab. And like you said, you could tell the difference between who in it for the people and who just want a money grab.
Yeah.
If every other time, if so, I ain't gonna go in that bag. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Yeah, I see what you see what Hines say, and then I'm gonna see what Chief pulled up on purpose this time.
Hey,
So
can
Hines
y'all
said,
hear me?
I commend
Can
both
Yeah, we can hear you.
people
You can
how
hear
we
me?
should communicate with each other. That's all it's about, communication.
See,
You know
look.
what I'm saying? Communication.
See, look.
What's
this,
up, Chief?
What's up, Chief?
What's up, fellas? All right, this is where I'm at. So for the past 2 years, you know, I've been doing the whole long call options, boom, 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 you know. But now it's like I'm realizing that I need to change up my strategy in order to make money, you know what I'm saying, in the market. So it's like I want to get into swing trading and, you know, go down some different avenues that will bring in some revenue, you know, versus waiting 2 years or the 2025, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's like where I'm at. And it's like I haven't been trying to pay, you know, for courses, but some people need that structured learning, you know, like me. Like I just finished my master's in August.
Shout out to you too, bro.
You
I was
know
gonna
what I'm
say
saying?
that.
Shout out.
So it's like having a curriculum, having something to follow, like boom, 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 you know, and then I got the job, you know. So having that strategy is laid out, like read this, read this, read this, soak in the information, and then go forth. That's kind of where I'm at. So I'm trying to learn a new strategy, swing trading, you know, not really day trading, don't have time for that.
Yeah.
And as far as, you know, paying, I'm not gonna get into that, you know, paying for a course, not paying for a course, because I already know, like, yeah, I can watch all the YouTube videos, do the 10 hours of research, you know what I'm saying, within
Yeah.
a week and withhold the information. So I just wanted to pull up and say that's where I'm at. You know, I'm just trying to change my
And-
strategy up.
And for somebody like you, Chief, and somebody like you, like the homie Zay right here, like his community will be perfect for you because not only is he gonna hold you by your hand, he gonna teach you how to do the stuff yourself. You know what I'm saying? He gonna teach you how to, you know what I'm saying, check out the fundamentals. He gonna teach you how to look at the technicals. He gonna teach, and then he gonna, you know what I'm saying? And so if you ain't got the time to do it yourself, he already giving you the gems, but you know what I'm saying? He walking you through it too. So you know it'll start to, because everybody got their own way of learning. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my way of learning, you got your way of learning, and that's why I say like I'm just here to speak to the people who can understand my voice. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't understand
That's
my
me.
voice, it ain't no, I ain't got no beef. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got no beef. And like time is valuable. Like me, you know what I'm saying? I get on the internet and do it because it's like that was between me and God. Like, hey, I found a way to take care of my family outside. Like I tell people all the time, I thought I was gonna be teaching people how to use a camera.
Yeah.
You know? I thought I was gonna be teaching people how to use a camera, you know, but it's like, so that's the reason why I don't charge for the education side of it. I don't charge for, like, I sit down and I answer a million questions. You know what I'm saying?
Well, can I say this though, Tim? Is you don't charge, but bro, if you ever asked, I wouldn't hesitate to send you a cash app or pay for the information you give. I've learned so much from you that giving you something back wouldn't, I would want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you providing that kind of value. You feel me?
People go crazy. Like,
So,
people even prove
it's like,
it. People have proved it. They, you know, they pulled that they signed up for the memberships. People who work 9 to 5 signed up for the memberships to.
Well, you need to send that to me because I need that. And it's like I just want to support. Like, bro, these past I think you've been doing deal. Tim been in every day for about a solid year and a half. Now.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody know I have nothing against old boy. He just not my type of person, so I can't listen to him. But bro, I can listen to Tim all day and PDub, and through them, I've learned what I needed to learn without having to watch the million hours that dude got.
He out here with, I see Zay with the lingo. Zay be talking the lingo on his sativa Saturdays.
Yeah, but you know, and listen, I give all props to you and PDub, man, because yes, what dude do is very valuable. You know what I'm saying? But to your point, it's like, and to Chief point, it's like some people just need a certain curriculum or you learn a certain way. And bruh, I need to have some fun when I'm learning. Like I can't just, I'm not about to listen to you rant and all that. So I'm gonna go holler at my guy Tim, and we're gonna have a good convo. He's gonna laugh, he's gonna sing, he's gonna joke. You know what I'm saying? It's a much more valuable and fun learning experience than for me than watching Buddy Boy videos.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I just wanted to drop through though and drop that. You know, I'm on the 9 to 5, so I got to get back to the W2.
No doubt, bro. And once again, hey man, congratulations on your graduation. You're getting your degree and all that, man. I know you was you was grinding hard since like when the come up like first started, because I remember, you know what I'm saying, like
2020, man.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah,
you know, and then the job came along. I didn't know the responsibilities and the taking the laptop home to do work. I got to get to get to a point 56, 57, I can walk away. But look, man, y'all brothers be blessed, man. I'll be in touch.
You too, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Peace.
Yeah, man. Again.
But like I want to say,
I apologize for coming on.
Bro, listen, you didn't come off that way at all. So I don't want you to think you come off that way. I just want us as a community to just like come together. You know what I mean? Like we don't have to throw shade at one another and all of that stuff, because and here's a common person that we will both say we probably got respect for and has done some great things. It's Trap.
Yeah, Trap. Mm-hmm.
He is solid as they come. You know what I'm saying? Gives great value, good information. You know, he got his thing going, but it's just like, imagine if we can get all of them people in a room, you know what I'm saying, without the shade and all that. Like, we could as a community, we could do some real.
We could do some amazing things.
Some amazing things. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I know it's gonna be hard to get all them people over egos and all of that stuff, but 1% progress is better than no progress.
You're right.
So,
but it takes stuff like this right here for people to, you know what I'm saying? And like I appreciate you saying I didn't come off like that, but
because you don't at all.
It take us being men and women to realize when we have put something in the air that can be perceived wrong, because it's not about intent, it's about perception. They teach you that in the sexual harassment classes when you be on the 9 to 5. It's not about intent, it's about perception. You know what I'm saying? So
when I was in corporate America, it was a saying. I hated it. Perception is reality. I hate that saying. It is true. It's very true, right? But God, I hate it because you never know what somebody going through. So what I perceive could be completely wrong when you give me added context. But like you said, we just got to be mindful of perception is reality.
Yep. And we got to be humble enough to say, you know what? Let me back up. Let me check myself. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for saying, oh, you ain't come off like that, but let me clear this right now. Because if we get to a point where we can communicate and express ourselves and not like holding these resentments and holding all this stuff, we won't have like a Will Smith, Chris Rock, Oscars thing. You know what I'm saying? He's slapping this man. He ain't slapping Chris. He's slapping all this stuff he been mad at all this time. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. He has so much pent up.
Communicate as people.
Right. He has so much pent up that he just so happened to take it out on Chris Rock.
Exactly. So it's like you say, man, and like I said, I'm protecting my peace because it's like, when I used to be on social media, my wife, man, Calandra, tell you, she'd be like, baby, just fall back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's crazy. I never knew. And you know what's crazy? Everything you do, it's the same thing. When I was doing graphic design, when I was doing music, trading stocks, when I was doing photography and videography, it's so much backbiting and bickering and everywhere you go. So it's us. It's us. We need to fix us, man.
And that's exactly why I wanted to hop on and just kind of just say my piece, because it's us. It's us. Like if we could come together and be a collective, and this might also go to I was reading Powernomics like over the little break we had, and if anybody's not familiar with Claude Anderson, Dr. Claude Anderson, I would definitely.
Do they got it on Audible?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Definitely pick that up on Audible, but magnificent book that talks about how the Black community can essentially get economic power and be on our own. But it take a lot of work though. Don't get it twisted. So when he lay out in that book, we got a lot of stuff we got to get through, a lot of trauma that we got to get through as a people.
Text me the name of the book. I'm gonna go check it out on Audible.
I'm gonna text you right now, man. But bro, I don't want to hold up your show too much longer. I know you got to join and get on with your gang, my guy. But again, always, I do want to get on and tell you from me and from all the people that watch your show, your Black Spider Gang, we really do appreciate what you do. We really do appreciate the value you bring.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? We keep doing your thing, brother, because I know in the Renegade, I always tell people, if you want to learn this ICT stuff and you don't want to watch him, watch Tim. He done got,
hey, are you gonna be
a whole
selling
playlist?
Hats?
Huh?
Are you gonna be selling the Sativa Saturday hats?
I don't know. That's my wife. I'm be honest with you. My wife got that for me as a Christmas present, but she the one.
Okay.
I ain't had no. Like, okay. Yeah, it's a nice. I don't even. Yeah, it's a nice hat, but I had no. You know, I had no aspirations of doing any apparel as of now. Yeah, but like I was saying though, bro, just we appreciate what you do, man. We appreciate all the time that you put into this, because I know it takes a lot of time to create those videos, the editing. You know, we really do appreciate the time and the effort that you put in to go live every day. And so yeah, man, I just want to show a token of appreciation, my guy.
For sure.
We're gonna start 23 off the right way.
The right way. Yeah, man.
Yeah. See, look, somebody just said it. She said, I just started watching about a month ago. You are appreciated, Tim. That is right.
Oh yeah, that's Kyle. That's Kyle. Yo, what's happening? That's Kyle. Yeah, Kyle been pulling up for strong. But yeah, man, give the wife and the girls love. I saw your wife walk by with the little baby earlier.
Yeah, I seen you a picture. I seen your picture.
Right,
I ain't gonna put it on the screen, but I seen your picture.
Oh yeah. All them prying eyes on the beauty. I'm glad she get looks from her mama.
Man, stop that. The second one is mine, bro.
Yeah, I know. I was like, boy, look at Zay. When you sent me the picture, I was like, man, look at Zay.
No, I was like, yes, I got the second one. I
was like, golly, look at Zay.
And like Rhonda Green said before I bounce out, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for my brother. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all share this with somebody. Let's make sure we get his subscribers up, man. We gotta get Tim to 5. Listen, Tim, we getting you to 5,000 this year. We need a whole bunch of likes on your video, my guy.
I appreciate it, man.
All right, brother. You have a great morning, man. I'm about to get some stuff done, chill with the little baby.
All right, then.
All right, my people.
Yep. Hey, man. I see y'all at 6:30 for the price action recap. Black Spiders, we gonna pull up. I just looked at the chart. It ain't doing nothing, just like I thought. But I'm gonna pull up the live, and I'm gonna be listening to this ICT Twitter space that he put. I was listening to it in the truck. I started listening to it in the truck. I'm gonna be playing it. You'll be able to hear it over the mic, but just gonna look at the price action and see. It's probably just gonna dilly dally, but yeah, man. No disrespect to nobody that's selling any courses. Again, I apologize if it was taken that way. I'm not about any kind of division in the community. I'm about unity. I tell everybody all the time, I have no beef with nobody. Everybody that I've known since I came in this game, even the ones that had fallen out, I'm still cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm still cool with everybody on all sides. And I'm just talking about like my inner circle of people that I know, that I got your phone number and I can call you on the phone, like the homie Zay. You know what I'm saying? If I can call you on the phone, you know what I'm saying? I consider you in my inner circle. Y'all ever see Meet the Falkers? This the circle. This is Greg. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still cool with everybody, even the ones that, you know what I'm saying, are at odds with each other. I want us all to come back together and build this new Wakanda together, man. It's strength in numbers, right? It's strength in numbers. Like that lady said on Soul Food, she'll like, when you ball it up and make a mighty fist, you can strike a powerful blow with a mighty fist. We got to come together so we can strike a powerful blow. Hey man, I see y'all at 6:30 for the price action recap. Yeah, that's it. Black Spider Gang. Pull up to the link that's in the chat. And I mean, not in the chat, but in the Black Spider tab. I'll see y'all later, man. Gone.